Like, come on. Every time I had to talk about Toy Story, I had to have these two buddies beside me. Because they're my favorite toys ever. Even though I'm like 18 years old, these things are special. Let's get on with this review. Toy Story 4. So Toy Story 4 is the fourth movie in the Toy Story movies. Yes, we thought there is just a trilogy. No, it's not a trilogy no longer, because now we got the fourth installment in the Toy Story franchise. This movie is a directorial debut by Josh Cooley, who written Inside Out, so this is his directorial debut, and stars the returning cast of Tom Hanks, Tim Allen, the old toys that we know and love, and some new toys that we now know and loved. Bonnie is now the new owner of all the toys in the Toy Story series, and Bonnie has gone to kindergarten. This is her orientation day, and of course she's shy and all, and she made a toy out of the trash named Forky, this spork toy who doesn't basically know what it is, and Woody tries to get Forky beside Bonnie because that's the toy that made Bonnie really happy. It's Bonnie's new favorite toy, and now they're going on a road trip, and Forky has basically left the road trip. Woody has to find a way to get Forky back to Bonnie, and also he met Bo Peep once again. He reunited with Bo Peep, and that's what the adventure goes on. Now, I was really still excited for Toy Story 4, even though I thought to myself when I heard they're going to make a fourth installment, I'm like, what? Toy Story 3 had ended off so well in the trilogy, especially for a final movie, but now we've got Toy Story 4. The trailers look really surprisingly good, and I didn't really care that this is a fourth installment because this is a Toy Story movie. I love all the Toy Story movies in the past. The first one was just my life, my childhood. Toy Story 2 was great, but Toy Story 3 is definitely my favorite Toy Story movie in the trilogy. Love that movie. So I was very nervous going into Toy Story 4, but I heard it's got fantastic reviews. So of course, when it's first showing, I have to go see Toy Story 4. And I gotta say, guys, I'm glad we got a fourth installment because this film was fantastic. This is so obvious that this is my favorite animated film of this entire freaking year. But between all the Toy Story movies, I can see this film as the most mature out of the Toy Story movies. This has the lessons that basically we don't know toys would have and what we all have. And this movie develops that adult message really freaking well. Let's talk about the characters first. Let's go back to the old characters that we've known and loved. Woody, played by Tom Hanks, is still a likable character. He's still one of my favorite characters in the Toy Story movies. But we explore Woody more in this movie because otherwise when Woody is trying to get Forky back to Bonnie, he's still trying to find his place in his world. And I really love the character of Woody in this movie. I think the character of Woody is probably the best Woody I have seen in this movie. Like, Toy Story 3 is probably the best character study with other characters in the Toy Story movies. This is the best Woody movie we've got, and I think Woody was fantastic. But also the other characters we also love, like Tim Allen as Buzz is awesome in the film. But I think we don't get to see the old toys much in this film because this film is focused on the new characters. So let's talk about that. First of all, let's talk about Forky. Now, Forky, played by Tony Hale, was great in this film. When I first discovered that this character is appearing in Toy Story 4, I'm like, I wonder what his character's going to be. And I gotta say, Forky is such an incredible character. He's actually a pretty sweet character in the film. There are a lot of sweet moments with his character, especially his chemistry with Woody was very excellent in the film. And his character was like kind of like a child to an adult, and I loved how they developed that in this film. Forky is a great character in this film. Also, we get Key and Peele as these plush toys, Ducky and Bunny. They are hilarious in the film. And I gotta say, out of all the Toy Story films, this is the most funniest out of them all, especially for those two characters. Those two characters are fantastic in this film. There are a lot of funny moments with the character. Also, Keanu Reeves. Holy crap, his character was awesome. I just forgot his name. Oh my god, I forgot his name. His character was awesome. I thought his character was just so hilarious in the film. And I think that's a perfect role for Keanu Reeves. And I forgot he was in this film. And he was awesome in this film. But I gotta say, the character that really stole this movie for me is Bo. Bo is amazing in this film. I loved her character. Her character has more heart than I thought her character was going to be. And I gotta say, her chemistry with Woody was just sweet to watch. But I think her character is more developed better than the first two Toy Story movies. And this movie kind of explains why she's not in Toy Story 3. And I thought that's just very heartfelt and very sweet. And I think Bo Peep is the best character in Toy Story 4. I enjoyed her character the most in this film. We also get a villain character that I'm not going to spoil, but the villain character is also really, really well developed, and I really enjoyed it. But I gotta say, this is, I'm not in doubt, doorbell's ringing, this is the best animation that I've ever seen Pixar has ever done in this movie. There's a scene in the rain that everyone's going to keep talking about. My god, that aspect in the film makes the animation look fantastic. Oh my gosh, that scene looked real. And the animation felt real. Like, you see the grass and the trees and stuff. That's what Pixar, I think they're really good at. And I gotta say, comparing to the first Toy Story back in time when they're learning how to do computer animation to this film, this is the best animated Toy Story film that I've ever seen. The animation is absolutely gorgeous, beautiful, and amazing. And as I said before, out of all the Toy Story movies, this is the most hilarious Toy Story movie out of them all. And I gotta say, this movie was actually kind of like a horror film as well. There are some horror aspects that really surprised me. I was literally like, walked out of the film thinking, there are parts in this movie that were dark as shit. And I really liked that. I like how they mixed that in this film. This movie's completely flawless. Like, honestly, I watched this film, walked out of this film with a smile on my face, even though I did have a kind of a shit experience with this film because there's so many kids in the theater, just doesn't shut the frick up. I came for the movie, and oh my gosh, Toy Story 4 is absolutely a fun freaking movie. This is definitely another emotional ride as well. The ending I don't want to spoil. The ending is something that I did not expect, and thank God they developed that ending really well. Just please don't make more Toy Story movies. I think this movie ended the Toy Story era really freaking well. I just feel like if they made a fifth movie, I think the ending would be very unnecessary. Guys, overall, Toy Story 4 is amazing. I love this film. This is definitely my favorite animated film of this year. I just couldn't decide which one's better and better because I love all these films. And I'm glad they made Toy Story 4 because there are lessons in Toy Story 4 that we did not expect to happen. And we think to ourselves, maybe we do need Toy Story 4 to develop those messages. The characters were great. The new characters are amazing. This movie's hilarious. This movie's sad. This movie's scary in some scenes. Kids, go watch this film. Even adults, of course you gotta watch this film because this is Toy Story. It's kind of like Mr. Rogers but Pixar. You know what I mean? Like, Toy Story develops lessons that we all need to learn. And I really enjoyed Toy Story 4, guys. I do recommend you to go see this film because I'm going to give Toy Story 4 a huge thumbs up rating. So guys, that is my review for Toy Story 4. Guys, let me know what you think of this movie in the comments below. If you like the movie, hate the movie, or thought it was okay. Make sure you guys follow me on Facebook, Stardust, Instagram, Twitter. Keep contacting with me, and make sure you guys subscribe to my channel, notified for my latest reviews, and have a nice day.